Investigation completed on suspected terrorism case, man preparing for ritual murder. According to police, 34 handguns were stolen from the Museum of Firearms and Military in Kuhmoinen, Pirkanmaa. Police seized a large amount of extremely dangerous drugs in Kouvola at the end of May. Lahti has officially been chosen to host the 2029 World Ski Championships. The National Bureau of Investigation has completed a prolonged investigation related to suspected terrorism cases. The case involves fake bomb parcels sent to 3 political parties last year. The suspect, a man born in 1980 in the Pirkanmaa region, is suspected of making 7 illegal threats with terrorist intent. The investigation is now complete, and the case has moved to the prosecution stage. The police have indications that the man was preparing for a ritual murder. Police discovered a shrine belonging to the suspect in the forest. The fake bomb parcels were discovered at the beginning of 2023, prior to the April parliamentary elections. These parcels were sent to party offices in Tampere, Turku, and Pori. Some of the parcels contained insulation material and wires, intended to resemble explosives. Police suspect the same individual was behind these incidents and initiated a terrorism investigation. These actions were intended to cause severe panic in the community. The suspect was previously a member of the Finnish party. The suspect has been monitored by the National Bureau of Investigation for allegedly preparing a ritual murder. During a search, police found props related to satanic rituals and a book detailing dark ceremonies. However, the suspect has denied all charges and claimed he does not practice Satan worship. According to police, 34 handguns were stolen from the Museum of Firearms and Military in Kuhmoinen, Pirkanmaa. The theft occurred from Tuesday evening to Wednesday morning. Investigator Kari Altio from the Central Finland Police Department stated that all the guns were operational, with some being antiques and others more recent models. Handguns are easily portable, raising concerns that they could fall into criminal hands. Although there were no bullets in the guns, ammunition can be purchased and used later. Police are focusing on the investigation to quickly recover the stolen guns. Currently, police are not commenting on whether the museum had a license to display the guns, as firearm and licensing information is confidential by law. The museum exhibits a variety of military and hunting weapons. The thieves appear to have chosen handguns for their ease of transport. The museum is currently closed to aid the investigation. Police are asking the public for information about the incident, particularly concerning a Toyota Avensis seen in Kuhmoinen at night. The Satakunta District Court has issued a ruling on last year's child abduction case in Pori. The case drew significant attention when a 3.5-year-old child was kidnapped and taken abroad. The child and the main perpetrator were found in Serbia under an international arrest warrant. Specifically, the 65-year-old grandfather was convicted of child abduction and aggravated deprivation of liberty, receiving a suspended sentence of 1 year and 2 months. He was formerly a doctor and had changed his name. A 50-year-old woman was convicted of assisting in the abduction and aggravated deprivation of liberty, receiving an 8-month suspended sentence. The verdict is mainly kept secret for 60 years. It is known that the child was taken abroad without the guardian's permission. The perpetrator must compensate €3,000 to the child and the woman €1,000. They also must cover expenses incurred from returning the child from Serbia. The woman had her travel van confiscated, which was used in the abduction. This case can still be appealed to a higher court. A man previously sentenced to a long-term prison for killing a teenager has been released but continued to commit crimes. The Satakunta District Court has detained him on suspicion of new offenses, including extortion, threats, and vandalism. Earlier, Robintino Christian Kavisto was sentenced to 10 years in prison on May 8 for murder and firearm violations but was not immediately detained. The new offenses occurred in Harjavalta last weekend, and police are currently investigating. The decision not to detain Kavisto immediately was based on a Supreme Court ruling requiring additional reasons beyond the severity of the crime for continued detention, such as the risk of reoffending or fleeing. On Thursday afternoon, heavy rain caused flooding in downtown Vaasa. Water flooded several streets, particularly Korsholmanpistiko and Clementinkatu, clogging drains. Maintenance engineer Pertti Latinmäki stated that no system could prevent this situation. Contractors are currently hired to clean drains and remedy the aftermath. The city will handle clogged drains, while property owners are responsible up to the middle of the street. Vaasan Vesi has received numerous calls from concerned and frustrated residents. Many reported calling 112 due to manhole covers being dislodged, posing traffic hazards. S Group exploited loose regulations to build a large hotel near a lake in North Karelia, potentially paving the way for similar projects in eastern Finland in the future. Professor Rain Mantisalo of Aalto University stated that small towns might have to make significant concessions to major investors. For example, in the Bomba area in Nurmes, North Karelia, the Osuuskauppa cooperative invested over €22 million and added 92 rooms to the lakeside hotel, violating the original plan. The city of Nurmes' decision to allow construction was appealed but dismissed by the administrative court, which ruled that the expansion did not significantly impact the surrounding environment. Professor Mantisalo noted that construction near the lake created a dominant landscape element but understood Nurmes' economic reasoning. This situation could lead other small towns to follow suit to attract investment, especially as eastern Finland faces tensions with Russia. Mantisalo suggested stricter controls on construction permits and planning, possibly through cooperation between towns for better resource management. The city of Nurmes denies favoring Osuuskauppa during the permitting process. The Finnish government has decided to investigate a serious cyberattack on the city of Helsinki and has formed a special investigation team to address the incident. The attack revealed vulnerabilities in the city's cybersecurity system, as the attacker used outdated server technology to access sensitive data. The investigation team, under the National Accident Investigation Center, will conduct a comprehensive investigation into the incident. The team will not only focus on the causes and process of the attack but also study ways to improve cybersecurity measures to prevent similar incidents in the future. Experts in the team include leading figures in cybersecurity and crisis management. The investigation is expected to last 9 to 12 months. The attack may have affected the personal data of about 150,000 students, along with information on 38,000 city employees. The compromised data includes ID numbers, addresses, and information on nationality and religion. This has raised concerns about the safety of personal data in the public system. Since spring 2023, the use of nicotine pouches has increased significantly after the law allowed the free sale of this product. Now, stores selling nicotine pouches are popping up everywhere. The use of nicotine pouches surged after the Safety and Development Center for Pharmaceuticals (Fimea) decided not to classify them as medicine under medical law. Nicotine pouches were transferred to be managed under tobacco law, allowing free sale if containing more than 4 milligrams of nicotine. The government is now proposing changes to tobacco law to tighten control over the sale of nicotine pouches. The proposal includes banning online sales and reducing the nicotine content in each pouch from 20 milligrams to 16.6 milligrams. The number of flavors of nicotine pouches will also be limited. Warnings indicate that nicotine pouches can be addictive and negatively affect health, especially among young people. The government is trying to amend the law to limit the spread of this product. Police seized a large amount of extremely dangerous drugs in Kouvola at the end of May. This drug, called metonidazine, can be fatal with just one pill. The Southeast Finland police have reported that an investigation is underway. Metonidazine is sold on the market in pill form. According to investigator Lori Ristola, metonidazine is much stronger than heroin or fentanyl, with a high risk of overdose even at small doses. Police found these pills packaged as oxymorphone 40 milligrams, which might be mistakenly sold under this name on the market. No deaths from metonidazine have been reported in the area yet. Locals believe summer tourists in holiday cottages are slowing down the internet connection, but telecom companies assert the network is still functioning well. Mobile networks at popular resort areas face high pressure during the July vacation weeks. However, telecom companies like Telia and Elisa assure they have prepared to handle the surge and are continuously enhancing network capacity. For example, in Puuamala, the population spike during the summer vacation affects internet speeds. Paula Jordan, a remote worker, noted a significant slowdown after the midsummer holiday. Nevertheless, representatives from Telia and Elisa affirm they have bolstered their networks to meet demand and ensure service quality. Two abandoned lynx cubs in a malnourished state were found and taken to the Pirkanmaa Animal Protection Center. The cubs, who may have lost their mother a few days earlier, are currently extremely weak. Initially, they are being fed replacement milk. The center hopes to eventually return them to the wild, but their chances of survival remain uncertain. Chairman Anna Maija-Pellenpää emphasized that although this effort is rare, it highlights the importance of wildlife conservation. Lahti has officially been chosen to host the 2029 World Ski Championships. This decision was announced by the International Ski Federation (FIS). This will be the 8th time Lahti hosts this event, surpassing all other cities in the number of times hosting the Nordic World Ski Championships. The application process was delayed due to the Finnish Ski Association's financial issues, with the organization still owing the city of Lahti about €2 million from the 2017 event. However, the hosting agreement has now been signed between FIS, the Finnish Ski Association, and the city of Lahti. According to Sirpa Korkati, chairwoman of the Finnish Ski Association, organizing this event will further strengthen the cooperation between the parties and ensure a successful competition where the athletes are the main focus. The direct economic impact of the event is estimated to be around €40 million, bringing financial benefits to local businesses and residents. Lahti will need over 3,000 volunteers for the event. The competition will also have significant positive impacts on Lahti's image, with traditional media showcasing the city to around 100 different countries and even more broadly on social media.